"There's foul play afoot!" exclaimed the detective in the fedora, one hand in his trench coat pocket, the other gripping a pad and pen. It felt like his bright green eyes looked straight through me. Then he scanned the rest of the train car, full of other passengers seated and sipping drinks at little tables along the walls. "Did you hear that?" shouted a girl clomping by in a short beaded evening dress. I choked on the overpowering smell of cheap perfume left in her wake. She paused mid-car and pressed a gloved hand to her chest. "The keen gumshoe over there says something don't seem quite right." This is painful, I whispered to my brother Joe and our best friend Chet Morton. Chet flashed a playful smile. "The roaring 20s? More like the snoring 20s. "Good one, Morton." Joe fist-bumped him. The website for the Mayhem Express had promised a 3-hour ride on a newly restored vintage train, during which guests could enjoy extravagant desserts and solve a 1920s-themed murder mystery. Since all the real mysteries in Bayport had dried up, Joe and I had been itching to find a way to put our mystery-solving skills to use. Checking out the show had seemed like a good idea when I signed us up in June. A new murder mystery train ride beat out running errands. Mom, Dad, and Aunt Trudy never failed to find tasks for us, and rewatching every single Marvel film on Disney Plus with Joe. Right after I signed us up, Joe and I decided to bet on who could solve the fake mystery first. If I won, Joe would be on fish duty for the rest of the summer, and vice versa. All Chet had needed to hear was fancy desserts, and he was in. And sure enough, before the actors had ushered us into the performance car for the show, they had served us platters in the dining car, lifting silver lids to reveal everything from macarons and pre-cut slices of cake to china bowls of chocolate mousse. But it wasn't only the desserts that had delivered. Every inch of the train looked like it had come right out of an old black and white movie. Wood paneling, softly glowing lights, and lace curtains pulled back to reveal, what was it the website had said? A breathtaking view of the coastline overlooking Barmet Bay. The photo on the website had shown a midnight blue train chugging along the curving cliffside, the little waves of the inner harbor, tinged orange by a glorious summer sunset. Apparently the old train no longer ran on steam, but the show's production company had managed to figure out a way to make it look like smoke still streamed from its tall stack, I guess was dry ice, and had even kept the tender that had once housed coal. At first glance, if someone had told me we had been mystically transported back in time, I would have believed it. Every passenger, including Joe, Chet, and me, was dressed up in snazzy 1920s garb, as the website had encouraged. The three of us were even wearing newsboy hats Chet had scrounged up from his folks' attic, which matched our good suits and shined-up dress shoes. Around us, fellow audience members sported everything from Panama hats and tweed three-piece suits with wingtips and Oxfords to feather headbands and fans. But the costumes, setting, and grub were where the magic ended. The train, which wasn't completely restored yet, stank of paint fumes, and instead of a breathtaking sunset, the view outside my window was shrubbery, trash-filled alleys, and chain-link fences. That, combined with the bad acting, and our fun night out was quickly sliding into stuff of nightmares. We were still in Act 1, and I was starting to suspect that not even the actors knew what was going on in their own script, and the Keep the Secrets hashtag on the website had more to do with burying bad reviews than preventing spoilers. After all, the performance playing out before us was amateurish, overdramatic, and nonsensical. The actors, mostly teenagers playing adults, spelled out clues and stumbled over their lines. The one bright note was that Charlene Vale, my friend from school, along with our mutual friend, Murph Murphy, had bought tickets too. It had been a great surprise to find them aboard, and we'd made sure to sit across from them in the performance car.
to keep listening to this audiobook. I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.